Now, growing up, what type of student were you in school?
Shit, in school, like, shit. Like, I wouldn't consider myself as a dumb person. You feel me? Like, I used to get good grades. Facts, I was smart. You feel me? I wasn't dumb. I was just more street smart too, though. You feel me? I was smart, though.
Graduated high school?
Hell yeah. Facts. I graduated from, like, alternative school, but shit, I graduated, though. Yeah.
So that means you got kicked out of regular school to get
Yeah, I got kicked
placed
out
in?
twice. I got expelled twice.
For what?
For hitting.
Fighting.
Facts.
Were you the aggressor or were you defending yourself?
Come on, man. Niggas ain't fucking with us. Facts. We was popping shit. We was popping shit. I was young, though. I done grown up now, though, but shit.
So you graduate high school. Did you have any thoughts of continuing your education, going to college?
Shit, I did go to college.
Oh, you did? And
yeah,
what happened?
While I was at college, I was on the run, though. It's like for this shit that I just did. Like, this shit all just happened.
I see.
I was on the run at college. Like, they accepted me and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? I go down there and shit. Boom. I'm down in Savannah State with these folks. I'm on the run and shit, though. I ain't really fucking with class, nothing. I'm just down there partying and shit. One day I go to class in the morning and shit. Like, a teacher tried me and shit. You smell me? So, like, I punched the teacher. Boom. I punched the teacher right down there and shit.
You punched a college teacher?
Yeah. I punched him. Facts. Right in his chin. Facts. You smell me? Like, he had tried me. You smell me? But it was like I couldn't go out bad. I can't go out bad in no situation. Like, I'm on the run. I don't really do school. Like, I was still grinding this shit while I'm down there. Like, nigga had everything. So, like.
But let me ask you this. You're on the run. Don't you tell yourself, man, I got to take it easy. One slip up and my whole cover's blown.
I mean, shit. It is what it is, bro. You smell me? I was young. Like, I can look back at that shit now and laugh. But you smell me? Like, I punched his ass. It is what it is, shit. And I got locked up about that shit, and they brought me back up here. And you know what I mean?
So then you ended up having to face 2 charges, that charge, and then?
Yeah, I faced that one, simple battery and criminal trespass. And then I had to come back up to goddamn Cobb and face the burglary. You smell me? So, boom. That's how it happened.
So I imagine you got kicked out of college as well?
Shit, they ain't fuck with me no more. After that, I wouldn't fuck with me.
How much college did you complete? First year?
Nah,
freshman
like
year?
30 days.
I see.
Like January. I went down like January 6th, and I got locked up like Super Bowl Sunday, like Super Bowl Monday, like after Super Bowl Sunday.
So you start college, you end up catching the charge, facing the other charge, you end up going to prison, and now you're fresh out two weeks later.
Yeah, like that way.
I see.
And I'm already grinding. You gotta admire my effort. Got to. Meet the Snatch. You feel me? That's the single. Like, that shit going dumb right now. I'm trying to like push it more. Sativa on the beat. You feel me?
Now, can we reflect back on the time you went to prison?
Shit, I ain't even gonna reflect. That shit was like 2 weeks ago. That shit like.
Well, I mean, over the whole experience and everything.
Shit, like, damn. Like, it's really like a blessing for me to be out here. Like, even talking, like, it's like so many people, like, in there I gained so much experience. That shit was crazy, like, even like thinking like, I'm finna go to prison. Like 3 years, be away from everybody and shit down here. Niggas who ain't never going home. Like, that shit was like outrageous. Like, just thinking about that. And like to be actually home about it, like going on the road and being down there, that shit different than what a nigga would like really think about that shit. That shit's crazy down there.
So was it crazier than what you expected, or was it not so crazy as what you expected?
Wasn't, like, in a sense, like, that shit was straight. It was like, nah, I mean, it was straight. It was just like, only strong survive type shit. If you was weak, you was prey. You know what I'm saying? But if you was goddamn straight, you was straight. If you was real right, man, you was good. You know
what happens to the weak ones?
They get ate.
In what ways?
Shit, they get ate. They get their shit took. They get beat up. Anything, you feel me? Like, that shit be crazy. But like, they don't even, niggas really be getting some paper down there. Niggas be getting money down there too. You feel me? Like, For real. Shouts out to my niggas in prison though. Hold your head, dog. Facts.
Now, what landed you into prison initially?
Man, I did a fucking burglary in 2012. Facts. I was kicking doors. I was doing everything. I was doing anything trying to get some money.
And you got caught, or somebody snitched on you, or?
Yeah, you know somebody snitched on me. Facts.
Now, what were you facing? Did you have to go to trial? Did you cop to a plea?
I was gonna go to trial, but shit, them folks like, man, them folks gonna tell on you. So I ain't even take it to trial.
Took the plea.
I had two co-defendants. Like, one of them kept it solid, one of them told. Facts. That's
Now,
how it go.
So what was the actual plea deal? What did they give you?
Shit, 10 to 3.
And what's that mean? Break that down.
Like 10 years probation, do 3.
Ah. So you ended up maxing out your whole sentence?
Oh, yeah, I maxed out. Hell yeah.
There was no way to maybe good behavior or something, maybe lessen the 3 years?
Nah, I couldn't get no good behavior. I wasn't doing no good behavior.
Now, what was your family's reaction to taking the plea? And what could you have faced if you actually took it to trial and lost?
They said 20. 20 was the max. I ain't even straight on 20. Hell no.
So what was your family's reaction? You got to do 3 years. What were they thinking?
They were like, what the fuck? You feel me? They were like, what the fuck? They thinking the same shit I'm thinking. They were doing time with me. Like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I ain't never think, like, that shit could really happen to me. Like, for real, like, I go to chain gang, I go to prison. Then my big brother just went to prison, like 2 months before, like a year before that type shit. Like, couple months before that. Like, facts, we was both down the road, same time. So that shit was just, like, some other shit.
Now, you mentioned you were stationed at Macon State.
Yeah.
Was that the only prison or camp you were at the whole time?
No, I was at a different camp, like a county camp type shit. I was at Floyd County and shit, but they shipped me. They shipped me from down there. I couldn't. That shit was sweet.
Now, what type of prison were both of those? Because I know there's different levels of prison.
One of them was like a work camp. Man, one of them was like a level 5 camp. Like,
that's the highest, right?
Yeah. Level 5, like Macon State, level 5.
That's where the violent criminals are at, and
yeah, yeah,
murderers and all that
shit
type of
like
stuff.
that.
What was your first night like in prison?
My first what?
Your first night, what was that like? Do you remember it?
Shit was just like, shit, man, I really can't remember, but shit, it was straight, I guess. I mean, any night in prison is fucked up. So I imagine it was like every other night. Fucked up.
Did you rap inside?
Hell yeah. Facts. That's who really gave me my motivation. Like, from in there, I just talked to them, like, before I came in. They like, bro, go do that, like, do your thing. Like, they supporting that nigga for real, like.
Did you battle people, or?
Nah, I ain't battling. I ain't no battle rapper like that.
Now, first time somebody headed to prison, right? What do you tell that person? What are some do's and don'ts inside prison? What's some advice?
Shit, nigga.
Somebody watching this about to go in themselves. What would you tell them?
Don't go.
It's too late. They're already headed. So what do you tell them now?
Shit, don't get caught slipping. Nigga.
Now,
you better hope you real right, type shit. You know
now,
what I mean?
Now, what about gangs? Does one have to join a gang or feel obligated to join a gang when they're inside prison?
Hell nah. Hell nah. Anybody can, like, anybody just can, like, it's plenty of people in prison that's not in gangs. Like, I wouldn't advise nobody to join no gang if you know what I mean? Right.
Did you have to fight in prison?
Yeah.
A lot? A little bit?
A lot. You know what I mean?
Could those fights been avoided?
Nah, not really. It's a closed environment. Ain't no avoiding nothing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is at that moment, and it's over with.
Craziest thing you seen while you were locked up?
Shit, nigga get killed, stabbed. Like,
Does that happen often or once in a while?
Shit happen often, like every month type shit.
What about rape? Now, in movies and like the old days,
Niggas wasn't getting raped like that.
that was like a big thing.
I ain't never heard of no shit like that. Like, not down there.
I see.
Feel me? Like, everybody really on some player shit. Like, I mean, shit, if you niggas ain't getting raped, if you down there in prison, and like fucking, you gay. Shit, man, these niggas gay. It be gay niggas for real. Like, a lot of these niggas, even out here, these niggas gay.
Is it a lot of gay inmates in prison, or?
Shit, man. I be feeling like, man, I be wild now. I be feeling like, man, if you ain't with us, you gay. Facts. That's just how it be, but shit be crazy.
Have you ever seen that show called Lockup on MSNBC?
I might have. Like, I've seen a lot of bullshit ass shit like that.
Okay.
I wouldn't really don't watch jail on TV while I'm free. I don't really do that.
Yeah, I was just curious if that was an accurate depiction of prison life. I've actually heard some, doing interviews with different people that have done time.
Yeah.
I've actually talked to some people that actually watched stuff about jail, like this TV show, while they were actually locked up in prison. They would watch that.
Right.
Did that happen where you were at?
Yeah, I have. That's what I was saying. I have seen shit like that. They would watch shit like First 48, shit like that in there. You know what I mean? But I can't recall.
Now, you mentioned the rapping kept you motivated. Was that the only thing, or did anything else keep you motivated while you were locked up for 3 years?
Shit, the money, the feeling, coming back, like, really. I don't really care too much about the fame, really, like that. I just want the money. I just really want the money. Like, the music, though, I love music. That was my number one motivation. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do in my life. That's what I want to do as a career.
What about visitation with your family? Now, doing interviews with other prisoners, I've heard some prisoners wanted to get visited a lot, and I've talked to some that didn't want to get seen by their family and just, wanted to get the sentence over with.
That's really more like me. Like, I didn't want to see nobody. Straight. Like, I remember I used to get like visits at the county jail and shit though, and like, I ain't like that shit. I didn't want you to see me like that. I was like bummy. You feel me? Like, niggas was bums up. Like, nigga didn't want you to see me like that. Then I'd be mad as fuck. I'd probably snap on you or some shit like that. Shit don't be. I don't be really want to see nobody. If I had a longer bid, maybe, but I only had like 3 years, so I was like, fuck man, I'm straight.
Now, El Chapo escaped prison twice. Did you ever have thoughts on breaking out?
Shouts out to El Chapo, man. I don't know how he did that shit, boy, but me, nah, I ain't had no thoughts of breaking out. I mean, I ain't had that long to do. That's how I just was focused out. By the time I had thoughts of breaking out, I already halfway through. I was like, fuck it. But I know people that, you know what I'm saying? Thanks. That shit do run across niggas' mind when they be having all that time and shit.